everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we want to go to the two sums problems. These are classical problems in Leetcode. Given an array of integer nums and an integer target, return indices of the two numbers such that they add up to target. You may assume that each input would be exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. You can return the answer in any orders. Usually in the interviews, the interviewer just gets you this part, and the examples you need to come up by yourself. Firstly, to the understanding step, which is kind of like walk through the example and then find out the ways. Is there any way that we can come up with their ideas or something? For example, in this case, we know that there's 2 and 7. It's add up to the target is 9 here, so it's return 0 and 1 here. So we can't really understand the problem in this step, but we will have to ask the interviewers to clarify the questions. That is what mostly interviewers expect you to do. So in this case, I can just ask the interviewers like, what if there's arrays of integers here is empty? So what we will do in that case? The interviewers may say that the nums array length is more than 2, so there's not gonna be the empty array. So you may also ask interviewers how long is their array, because in their Google interview or somewhat like that, Google specifically really care about like their space complexities. So we want to know like how long is their arrays, so we can choose to read the whole arrays or choose to read some of it and then read another part later. So in here I can see that the length of it is 10 to the 4, so it's not really large. So I think go to the whole arrays is okay in this case. So next step, we move on to the plan and matching step. Array nums here is 2, 7, 11, 15. So I just marking the index of it. As you know, we can come up with the boost for solutions is 2 for loop. Each for loop will find one numbers and then it will add up to the target. But that boost for solutions have their time complexities is of n squares, and their space complexities of it is of 1. But some solutions just optimize the time complexities of it. So a way to do it is we can have a map. A map can be a dictionary in the Python, but I use map because I will use Java for most of coding practice. So we're using map here. And then with this map, I will say the first thing is the key. I would put the key is a difference between target and current number. Okay, and the value is the index of the current number. Okay, with that, then we have to calculate the difference. So first of all, when we go to the first element here, so 2 and the target is 9, so the difference of it is 7, and we didn't see any 7 inside our map, so we put 7 to the map, and we're matching with the index of the current number is 0. Then we having the number 7 here, so the difference between 7 and the target is 2, right? So we have 2, and we also see that 7 is already inside the map. So with this one, we know that 2 and 7 is actually add up to target is 9. So we just return the arrays of 0 and 1. Find another example to make it clearer. So for example, nums is 3, 4, and 2, and we have target here is 6. So in this one, we also having map of this one, and then we have difference. Okay, we have difference 3 and then 6 here. The difference 3 is not inside the list, so the map actually. So we're adding 3 and then 0, the current index, and then we move on to number 4 here, and the difference of it is with the target is 2. We didn't see it in the map also, so we put it 2 and then 1. And then the last part, we go to number 2, and the difference of it with the target is 4. And then we checked if this 2 is already in the map, so I know that is already add up to the target 6. So I just return this part is 1, and then this current index is 2. So this actually is what we need to do. So let's move on to the implementation step. implementation step. I will do it in Java, but I also include there's Python solutions in the descriptions, so please check it out if you need help with that. Okay, so firstly is in here we will need the hash map to store in there's the difference between the current numbers and target. So we will say integers because the key is a difference, and then also integers when it will store in the index of the current number. So I just simply call it map. So hash map in here. Okay. After we have a map, then we have to loop through the whole num array. So here's we do a for loop. Go through the whole ones. So length here's okay. And after we have a for loop, then we will need to find the difference of the target and the current number. So we have the difference here. We will do target minus the current numbers we have. So once we have the difference, then we will check if the current numbers is already in the map or not. So we can use the method contains key. So if the map is already containing keys, is the current numbers here. Thus we're finding there's difference here and the current number here is add up to the target. So we just simply return the new integers. New ones in here we will add map.get nums at I is the index that we already store, and then we will go to the current index. So if we check and it's not the key is not inside map, then we just simply adding the difference into the map. So we have different in here, and then we put the index of the current number. And if we go to the whole for loop and we didn't find anything, so we just simply return null. And in the interview, we will not have the IDE to test it. Some of it have, but mostly not. So we need to go through it by hand. So I have the example here. We will have in the map like this. Okay. And we also have difference. Okay. So in here, we know that let's come to 3, and then the difference would be 3. If the map does not contain number 3s, then we will put it to the map. So 3 choose 0 is the index of the current one. Let's move to 2. So the difference is 6 minus 2 is 4. So we have 4 here. 4 is also not included in the map. So we will put 4 to index 1. And then we come to number 4 here. The difference is 2. And then map is contain number 4 as well. So in here. So we know that this is the answer for it. So this one, it will return 1 and 2. This is what we expect. So we know this one is working. Let's just to make sure everything is okay. Okay, it's accepted. So okay. So the time complexities of these solutions is big O of n. And then the space complexity of this is big O of n as well. Since we're storing the map here, and if we didn't find it, then we're storing the whole num array. For time complexities, we have 1 for loops to loop through the whole array, so it's also big O of n as well. Yes, to make sure it's all working, so we just need to submit it. We have successfully completed this exercise, and this one is 94% faster than any other submits in Leetcode. So we have pretty good result here. So if you have any questions and any challenge you want me to do, please let me know in the comments. And please like and subscribe and practice with me every day. Thank you.